ass off 18 hours a day.
Honestly, you only have 24 hours in a day. Every single person on this planet, no matter skin, color, ethnicity, like anything like that, like every human being has 24 hours in their day to make the best that they can of that day and to improve on everything that they can.
Yep.
You know, if you want to be the best at something, you have 24 hours to do it every single day, for the rest of your life.
I mean, that's exactly how I see things, dude. You know?
No, 100%.
Every single day I have 18 hours. You know? I sleep 6 hours. That's, you know, for maximum efficiency in everything I do.
Yeah, absolutely. I go to sleep late, wake up early. All I do is think, dream, and aspire to just be a pro Counter-Strike player. Like, I put steps in place of what I need to do. I set goals, and I work every day to achieve them. And I just, like, it's just the mindset you have to succeed. If you want to succeed in anything in life, you know.
Yep.
Doesn't matter if it's CSGO, it doesn't matter if it's, you know, your job, your everyday life. It doesn't matter if you're starting a new business or, like you said, being an entrepreneur. I mean, most people, they'll literally like look at it, see what I'm doing, and they're jealous. They're jealous of like where I've gone, and they're jealous of like what I'm doing. And you know, most people, like, they're happy. You know, they're happy for you. They're like, okay, you know, you're getting somewhere with this. Wow, like, you know, wow, I see like the improvement that you've gone and like where you're going. And a lot of the people, they'll just laugh at you. They're like, what are you doing? You know, you'll always have those fucking haters that are gonna criticize you for doing shit like this. But in the end,
Yep.
when you put in the work and it pays off, it doesn't matter what the fucking people who criticize you think.
Yeah. One of my favorite quotes. I'm really big on like motivation and shit, but like.
Same. I watch tons of motivation videos like every day.
Yep. But one of the biggest things, dude, is, you know, fucking massive success is the best revenge.
Absolutely.
It puts all, you know, you can't be afraid to fucking let people down. You can't be afraid to fucking piss people off. You know, you're always gonna have those people that are jealous of you. No matter if you're working out, you know, 2 hours a day, 5 hours a day, fucking, you want to be a model, like a gym freak, right? You want to fucking be sponsored for that. People are gonna make fun of you. They're gonna be assholes about it because they're jealous. You know, and whatever it is, you can't be afraid to piss them off. You can't please everybody. You got to cut them out of your life. And I'm not kidding. My grandparents, right? Just my grandma and grandpa. My grandma she did everything for me when I was, right? Everything. Because my mom was a single mom, so she helped me. She picked me up from school. She took me to school. She fucking would like make me dinner, you know, make me breakfast, that kind of shit. And recently, because I said I was gonna take like 6 months and not go to college, right? My grandma and my grandpa just were like, you're fucking like yelling at me. What is your purpose? What the fuck are you doing with your life? You know, all this shit. And I cut them out of my life. Like, I told them just to leave.
It has to do
yeah, and my mom, she completely agreed with me. Which I thought was crazy.
Sometimes people are going to be jealous of what you have because it's making you happy and you're the one that's like happy and they're seeing you happy doing something that you love that they can't do, that they wish they could be in your position to do, and they're jealous.
Yeah, like with my grandparents, the thing is, they can't like understand or see like this is huge.
Yeah.
And it's a huge opportunity for me. Because in that I'm doing something I'm passionate about and really like care about. They can't see it because they don't see it. So like they're just gonna treat me like shit because of it.
No,
like because it's not what they want, because I'm not going to college and working a 9-to-5 job, I'm a failure, right? But when I make, you know, my grandfather he always had a good job. They're millionaires, but he never was like they made their money in the stocks, not like his job. His job, he made the same as my mom. I want to be the first person in our family to make 6 figures. How I'm gonna do that? It's just gonna happen. You know,
Yeah.
I surround myself by successful people. You know, outside of Counter-Strike too, like in other things I do.
No, I agree. I cut off all, you know, the negative people in my life, and I surround myself with only people that succeed.
Yeah, it's a passion thing, dude. You just gotta like that's that's like my biggest long-term goal is to be the first person in my family to make 6 figures. Everybody in my family went to college. If I'm the first one to not go to college, like I can go to college tomorrow, right? And
Yeah.
they have it paid for and everything. But I want to be the first person in my family to make 6 figures and the first person not to go to college doing it. Like that would literally be the best feeling in the world.
Oh, absolutely. Especially if you're doing something that you truly like love and you have a passion for, and like,
Oh yeah.
you know, and then just the feeling is just to prove them wrong, like, you know, like that you can do it.
And that's the thing I love about things you are like, following your dreams, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Because when you do something like that, it's always harder at the start.
Oh, no doubt.
But
it pays off so
your
nice in the long
your
run.
boundaries are limitless.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, if I start, in esports, if I started streaming, even if I went pro, you build up that community. You're then making a ton of money from that. You know, if then CSGO goes away in 5-10 years, then you have that to build off of. You can maybe get into like reporting, you can get into like just social media stuff in general, like promoting stuff like that. Anything. Like having there's no way if you have fucking, 1 million followers on Twitch and 500,000 followers on Twitter that if it ends, you're completely fucked.
Yeah,
like you'll
exactly.
find something
You'll
else
have some way to make revenue.
yeah, and your potential is through the roof. You know, you work that 9-to-5 job. You might start out making 45,000, and then you make like 80,000, and then you make that until you die. You know, with this, you might start out making fucking $100 a month, but then you end up making millions. You know, that's what I love about this shit.
Yeah, and all it takes is one opportunity. You know,
Yeah.
you start succeeding in that opportunity. You take what you have, and then, it leads you to more opportunities. Like look at someone like Days. Like he had opportunities to be pro. He, something happened where roadblock came in the way of his, his career, and another opportunity opened for him. He became an analyst. He's still making 6 figures. Streaming, becoming an analyst for CSGO, doing what he loves, talking about the game that he loves, yet still being in the pro scene.
Yeah, and I bet he works his ass off every single day.
Absolutely, no doubt.
If he's not,
keeping up with
he
ranked
wakes
S.
up, he's playing Counter-Strike, building his brand, social media. He's working on it, making sure he's posting on Twitter, doing his YouTube videos. He is working his ass off from when he goes to bed to when he wakes up, and he's living the life because of it.
Absolutely, yeah.
If you're editing a YouTube video, that's the worst part of your job, but guess what? Everything else makes it worth it. It does. Especially when you're doing something like you love. Like you said, it's not work. It never is work if you fucking care about it.